team can breathe. No, we always play 1-0 or 2-0, then 2-1, always with the gun on the head. This is not good. This is something we need to improve. And this team, in my opinion, we don't have consistency.
What went wrong tonight? Why Corinthians couldn't win the second match?
I think it was something that we have seen before. That we in the first half, I believe that we were not playing bad. We were arriving sometimes in the final third, but we don't create a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances for ourselves. We don't have an idea how to create the chances, in my opinion. So, if you don't create chances, it's difficult to score.
Memphis, without Rodrigo Garro, Corinthians suffers a lot. You guys had to change the way of playing. You have to move around to catch the ball in the center. And what the kind of solution for Rodrigo Garro absence?
First of all, Garro is a very good player, and he brings something extra to the team. He plays complementary with me and Yuri, so if he plays, of course, I benefit of that because I can stay more in front. But in my opinion, if a player is absent, there should be another player or another way of playing that we still, know how to attack or know how to find me in between the lines or in the game. And that's something that I just can say. Like, we should be able to find a way to control the game, to look for opportunities, to create chances, to find me in the right places, to be dangerous. Yeah. But if that's not the case, then that's homework for Corinthians, no?
Memphis, going back to the match against Palmeiras, it got the attention of the fans, especially because Emiliano told us that it wasn't planned, your kickoff. And we saw that in PSG's match also in Champions League. What was the idea behind that?
Really? Come on. Everybody knows that, no? I hope. If they don't know that, then I don't know. If they know tactically things here in Brazil, maybe they don't do it. But if you look at the line of Palmeiras when we had the kickoff, they were very high. If you look at our kickoff tonight, what's the difference? We play back to Donelli and we play long ball. It's the same. So when I did that, I was like, let's put it in the corner. And obviously that's the idea, to press them high on the field and win the ball, 20 meters from their goal.
Sorry, but you warned your colleagues about that play?
Some I did. I told Yuri and I told Ranieri. I should have maybe said it in the dressing room, but that was my decision at the moment.
Memphis, what do you think about the last games of Matheus Donelli in Corinthians?
I think that for him to jump in when Hugo is absent, that's not an easy job, because Hugo is doing fantastic, have a lot of confidence. But if you look at the goals, I don't think that you only can blame him. I'm not a goalkeeper coach. I don't like to talk about goalkeepers because it's not my lane. But if you look at the goals, it's always the shots from outside of the box. They have a lot of time. They can, if they want, they can also stand on the ball and then shoot. Why Corinthians don't have that same time? When we arrive in their space, we don't have this time to shoot on the goal. So to say, what do you think about Donelli? is a tricky question. I think he shows courage. He saves some balls, and that's it. I think he's doing well.
You told there, I hear, sometimes against Palmeiras you played like left back, too far away from goal. It's so difficult for you and for Corinthians play like this, right?
I'll be moving around. Okay. If the game demands, look, like if it's a final, sometimes a final demands different things from a player to win the trophy, and that's what happened, you know. Do I prefer to receive to come all the way back to receive balls? No, I'm not used to that. I'm used to having balls in between the lines at the right speed, my right feet. So that's different, but you know, if that's what the team asks or the coach asks, I'm willing to do it. But yeah, obviously that means that we're missing quality in front. If you look at the last games, how many chances we create, or how many times I shoot on the goal. Today I shoot maybe one time, and so most of the games I shoot 0 times. That's frustrating, because I know how to shoot well, and that's frustrating. Once again, I think we have a lot of homework to do. We lost 2 games. It's not the end of the world. The season is very long. But what I say, we have to be very critical and together, the players. But these players, they need a support and a clear vision of how we play. And after 6 months, I feel that we looking at results instead of growing as a team and you know, controlling games and playing better. So yeah.
Maybe instead of changing the method of the scheme of the team without Garro, should be better the coach try to find another player to put him into Garro positions and maintain you and Yuri at front?
That's a question for the coach. It's not a question for me. Corinthians hired me to be a football player, and for me, tactical, there's a question you should ask Ramon or Amy.
In your opinion, what Corinthians needs to improve for the next match, specifically?
Well, we have a game in 2 days or 3 days. I think that we need to focus on the plan how to improve, to play. Once again, I think this team potential, it's we can do better. The players are willing to work hard, to sacrifice, but yeah, we have to create more chances. So to study and train and practice and learn how to create chances, you have to have an idea, you have to have consistency. And this team, in my opinion, we don't have consistency. So in the final third, sometimes we just cross the ball, but that's not how you're going to create chances, in my opinion.
Memphis, are there already talks to extend your contract with Corinthians?
That was asked, I think, Fabinho after the final. Let's see. I have 1 more year here until the World Cup. When I signed here, before I signed here, there were a lot of things that were told, like, you know, and I think that, of course, I love to be here. I want to extend here, but also the things have been said that we need to strengthen the team, you know, and I hope Corinthians focus on that. I think we need more experienced players who read the game and who can teach the young players, because we have really some quality young players in the team, but with more experienced players in the team as well. I'm sure that we're gonna improve our football and improve the results with less sacrifices or less. How do you say it? I lost even my English. Yeah, less suffering. I wanted to say less suffering. Sometimes we win 1-0, but we suffer so much in the game. You know, we concede chances or we don't have the ball. We are 1-0 up. How are we maintaining the game? How are we controlling the game that we scored a second goal so the team can breathe? No, we always play 1-0 or 2-0, then 2-1, always with the gun on the head. This is not good. This is something we need to improve, you know?
Thank you, Memphis.